Why don't you stay down? You can just tell when Cody does his own hair. Jesus. Hello and good morning. Welcome to Daily Vlogs Nation. My name is Cody, also known as Just Two Eyes, and this is a video about belief. As we all know, belief is a very powerful thing. It gives people a lot of nerve, balls, and guts to do the right thing. But most of the time they do the wrong thing because belief is a little too powerful for the human mind, in my opinion. I mean, it's good to believe in something, but if you have a belief in something, that's pretty dangerous. And when people generally talk about belief, it usually comes from homosexuality, racism, or religion. A lot of people who believe that they have rights to certain things will discount anyone else who has a different way of living their life because they don't have the same belief as you do. Some people believe, they're not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to have the same rights as I do because they're not like me. So why should they get the same? They don't deserve the same because I'm right and they're wrong. And that is my belief. And it is almost mind-boggling how strong belief can get, how people can look at another group of people and say, no, I don't want this to happen for you. I don't want this at all for anybody like you. The main reason I'm making this video is because of a lot of protests that I've been seeing lately and a lot of different things that's going on in America that has crossed my mind. This was something I saw on television a few weeks ago about how in small businesses now, if you believe in a certain thing because of your religion or whatever, you can actually deny one of your workers a certain type of health care. If you believe that homosexuality is a sin and your employee has gay or lesbian sex with someone and they contract AIDS from that, in the small business, you can actually deny them health care to take care of that. That seems a bit extreme to me. I would much rather fire someone than put them through that to say, because you're gay, lesbian, or whatever, and you now have an STD, AIDS, or whatever from having homosexual sex, I'm going to deny you. Even though you filled out the paperwork, you did all this, you've been working for me for who knows how long, because I don't believe in this, I can deny you specifically that. And something that's going on in the great city of Houston right now is the protest against the mayor, I believe, trying to get transsexual bathrooms for other people of different genders. There'll be male, female, and transgender. But for some reason, people want to protest that. For some reason, people don't see that as something that's okay. That's not right. I don't want that. And the way they're going about it, they believe for some reason that men are going to go into female restrooms and females are going to go into male restrooms. That really seems to only be the point that I'm seeing for right now. But even still, come on, really? Really? Is it that big of a deal? Is your mind that messed up that when you say, no, I don't even want you in the same bathroom as me? Have you noticed the surge in illegal immigrants coming up from Mexico to here, mostly children? I mean, I've been hearing about this all through the news. Even the president saying something about this, about what they plan to do about it, how they're going to get these people where they need to be or where they should be, what they believe. But I haven't heard any news of what's actually going on in Mexico. Why has this happened? Why are so many people trying to come across to America? I mean, I know they've been doing it constantly, but it seems like it's more now. And I haven't heard any bit of news, media, or anything about why they're doing this. What the hell's going on in Mexico? Somebody answer that for me. I'd really love to know, because that has been honestly bugging me for a while. And that is a good segue to this next part I want to talk about, how this belief system is one step away from racism. It is so close. That is where the line in the sand is drawn, and it is all up against it. I mean, if you're already to the point where you can tell people no, that you can deny them certain health cares and certain rights because they do a simple thing that you don't believe in, you know racism is going to be next. You know it is. And one last thing that's bugging me about how much effort people put into this shit. I mean, you're going about your everyday life. You got a job, you got kids, you just go to work, come home, but for some reason, you feel it is your God-given duty to go out of your way to pay money, give time, effort, energy, resources, everything you can to bring down this group of people. It has nothing to do with a lot of fucking people who are involved in this. People who just self-entitled themselves have nothing to do with what's going on. But they want to go out of their way for it. They feel that they need to go out of their way for it. And I hate that most of all. I mean, if you feel you're doing something right, then okay. But if you know for a fact you're bringing down a group of people who only want to be respected and loved and treated as you do, you are a piece of shit. Plain and simple. And I don't mind going out of my way to bring you down, because you're a piece of shit and you don't deserve what they deserve, because you don't treat people the way they should be treated. So why should I do the same for you? And I would love to hear the answer. I want the honest questions and I want the honest answers. Why? Why do you feel this way? Why do you feel you need to do this to this group of people? Why do you feel that they don't deserve this? I mean, of course, you're not going to say you want to kill them. You're not going to say you want them dead, because that'll make you seem like a monster, even though you are one. I mean, what are you going to say? I want them reformed. I want them took in to make them change to being what I want them to be. Is that the goal you're going for? Or you just want them kicked out? Kicked out of what? Everything? Life? You might as well say you want them dead, because that's what you're going for. Okay, sorry, I got a little worked up. I apologize. But that'll be that. So if you like what I'm doing, you want to see what else I'm doing, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think, all right? I'm always interested to know. So, yeah.